you're pregnant. These words should bring joy to you and your family, not shame and disgust, all because it is a baby girl. Today I will be informing you on the girl abandonment crisis of China. I will inform you on the one-child policy, why boys are favored, and how they are trafficking these innocent children, and also on how adoption and educating yourself on this topic can help. Thousands of young girls are being shunned and worse in China each year. What could you do about it? To begin with, baby girls are shunned in China. Why, you may ask? Well, over 100 years ago, a law came about called the one-child policy. This means that families are only allowed to have one child. But like many laws, there are exceptions to this. First exception is you are allowed to have two children if at first you are having a girl. If you have a boy first, you are no longer allowed to have any more children. And if you do so, you will be put in jail and forced to be given an abortion. These are statistics on the one-child policy from www.goodpal.hubpages.com. And as you can see, 52.9% of China have two children, as long as their first one is a girl. 35.9% are boys only, and 1.6% is more than two children. And the third, regardless of the sex, is not a citizen of China. Throughout the years, these baby girls have been disposed of. Yes, disposed of. Families are abandoning their children, trafficking them for livestock, and the most famous way of disposing new baby girls are leaving them in trash cans, doorsteps, street corners for anyone to pick up. I will now be showing you a photograph of a baby girl who was left on a doorstep with formula, a bottle, a blanket, and money. This is provided by bringshillinghome.blogspot.com. These babies are being picked up and sold to become geishas, which are Asian prostitutes or entertainers. In some cases, worse things can happen to these innocent children, which brings us to the next point, infanticide. Infanticide is killing an infant who is under the age of 1 year old. This is not only cruel and heinous, but the Chinese authorities will actually let it happen if the mother has already surpassed the one-child policy. The mothers will learn the sex of the child and immediately abort the child, or have the baby and kill it, abandon it, traffic it, so they can have a boy. If refused to abort their second child, the mother will be committing a crime, which means they will be placed in jail, forced to have an abortion, or have their baby taken away from them, which usually leaves the mother depressed and to commit suicide. These are abortion statistics of the world from www.thepoachtimes.com. I will be showing you these statistics to show you that China has the most abortions in the whole world. The majority of the Chinese women are practicing abortion to make sure they are not reprimanded or have a baby girl. At last, helping these innocent babies live is something you may want to consider. Adoption is, yes, a big step in someone's life, but if you are looking to adopt one day or just interested, you may want to look here first. Also, educating yourself on the crisis is a major step in creating a movement to reduce the lives that these baby girls will receive being brought up as orphans, geishas, or worse, dead. I researched the internet and found that www.chinesechildren.org was one of the best websites to visit if indeed you are thinking about adoption. To summarize the importance of your educating yourself on the crisis of China's baby girls that the Chinese baby girls are going through, telling you why the Chinese culture look down upon girls, how are they getting rid of these baby girls, and what we can do to possibly help the innocent children of China. The point of this speech was to inform you on how these baby girls are being disposed of, why they're being disposed of, and how scarce the women in China could possibly be one day. Thank you. My name is Kendall Binninghouse. Thank you for your time.